All right. So go ahead and start the playlist now and come on into child's pose. And thank you for coming this morning. It's so nice to see you guys, even though I can't really see you, but I can see you. I know you're here. All right, so go ahead and let the fingertips reach forward, the big toes to touch. And if your back is a little tweaky this morning, we're doing so much more sitting perhaps at home than normally, then bring your knees closer together, right? And if your back is cool, give yourself a lot of space. And just see what feels better to come up to the fingertips or flatten out the palms and relax. For sure, you might want to shrug the shoulders way, way up and then take them down your back. And just begin to let the forehead reach the mat if possible. And really feel, you guys, your belly expand in that space between your legs or on your legs. And then draw the rib cage in to empty out the belly. So it's like the massage chair I talk about in class, right? Feel like the rollers of your ribs moving against your thighs and then the rollers sort of your ribs moving back down towards your belly. And 2 more breaths like that. Really feel expansive here. It's hard to hear. Let me just see if I can turn up my volume, if that's helpful. Okay. And begin to just kind of sway side to side. So you'll make your sit bones and your face, if possible, just rock. It's like your mat's becoming a little boat. And you're just rocking back and forth. And then the next time your left sit bone finds your left heel, pause with your gaze to the right, and then crawl your hands to the right. So just try to leave both arms stretched out here. Maybe crawl the fingertips a little farther over. Let your breath really fill up the space on that left side. And then just same thing. Come to center, start to sway side to side. Let your neck gently move. Let your gaze gently shift. And the next time your right sit bone comes to your right heel, pause with your gaze to the left. And then crawl your hands to the left. There might be a nice difference or a big difference from side to side. Notice how you're breathing. See if you can make it more audible. Ujjayi breath if possible. Now those fingertips to the center. And we're just going to shift up to hands and knees. We're going to float the right arm up for a gentle twist. Reach up and then thread the needle, right arm under the left. Stretch your left arm forward and shift your sit bones to the right. Let them also lift up to the ceiling here and press your feet down strongly. You're going to take your left hand under your left shoulder. We'll return with the right arm reaching up. And like strings coming from the ceiling, you'll stand up and take a wide arm twist here. And then reach the left arm up and see where your right hand lands. If it's too much to reach to your heel, let the back of the hand find your sacrum. But reach up for this gentle twist here. And then come right back down to child's pose. Take a full inhalation, sigh out. Press into the hands, you'll lift the left arm up for this gentle twist. Reach, reach, reach. And then thread the needle under. Reach the right arm forward, and again, make that shift. Sit bones to the left, and then up to your ceiling. Try to hollow your right armpit down to the ground. Take your right hand, bend it under the shoulder. Return to reaching with the left hand, and then here come those ropes from the sky. They're going to help pull you up for a wide twist here. Feel your glutes engage, and then find a gentle back bend, this half camel, or again, hand at your sacrum. Lift the belly, lift the heart, perhaps shift the gaze straight up. And then come back down to child's pose. So that'll be our flow. Inhale, come up to the hands and knees with the right arm lifting. Exhale, right arm under left. Take a full breath here. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Left hand bends, right arm lifts up. Come to this wide twist and then exhale into your bed. Take an inhale, come on back, and exhale, child's pose. We'll do the other side. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, thread it under. Have a full cycle of breath here. Take your time. And then next time you inhale, left arm comes up. We come to this wide arm twist and then exhale into the back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we'll go one more time. Come up to hands and knees. Right arm lifts up. Bigger here, maybe a little more reach. And then a little more depth down. Left hand under, right arm up, up, up. Come to that wide twist. Exhale into your bed. Inhale, reach up again, last time. Child's pose. Come on up to hands and knees, left arm floats. Thread it under. Take that full inhalation, full exhalation. And then bend the hand, reach up, come to that wide twist. And then exhale into your bend. And then inhale, pause with both arms up to the sky. Draw them to the heart here, standing on your shins. Like to set an intention, set an intention. And then make your way hands and knees. Go through 3 rounds of cat pose and cow pose. You know, we always say go cat, cow, but we usually start with cow. So go cow, cat. And then inhale, open up. And then exhale, hollow and round. Notice if you're pressing only to bases of hands, try to generate weight to the tips of the fingertips, and the same thing with your shins. Come to tabletop position. Tuck the toes under and hover the knees for hovering table. Right, so maybe shift the sit bones back a little bit. Stack the shoulders over the wrists for sure. Move weight to those knuckles of your hands, not just the base of the hands. And then rock back, bear pose. Pause here. Feel the calves, the shins, the glutes stretch. Come on back to hovering table. And then back to bear pose. Hover that table, feel the core engage. Back to bear pose, and then take your hands to your feet, forward fold. If you want to, rock side to side, make the feet narrow or wider than narrow. Let your navel spill over your spine, and let the crown of your head reach down with your chin tucking. Come on out to downward facing dog. First one of the morning here. Bend your right knee and pause. And again, lift those sit bones up just like we did in that threaded needle. The navel's up, the sit bones are up. Put a deep bend in the left knee and pause again. Don't worry how low the right heel might get. Try to move your heart towards your left thigh. And then with breath, inhale, exhale, bend and switch. Inhale, come high on the tippy toes, exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, bend the right. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bend the left. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale up, exhale. Take both legs to straighten out a little or a lot. Close your eyes. Really feel the knuckles of your hands with some weight here. Energetically lifting energy off the base of your wrists, up your arms. Hug the upper arms towards each other. Do the same thing at your feet. Curl the toes away from the mat. Feel the inner thighs, inner shins hug towards each other. And then shift to plank pose. Lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Get your hands where they are. Come to low cobra. I talked about this before. See what feels better as you hug your elbows in. If you want to take your palms and generate a little scrub forward, or energetically scrub your palms back. So one way will feel better. Doesn't mean it always will, but play with that. And then take the toes, tuck under. Come back to tabletop position. Hands under shoulders. Float those knees, hover the table. Take an inhale here, go to bear pose. When we inhale, right knee comes into the chest, the left shin hovers. Back to bear. Left knee into the chest, hover that right shin. 2 more rounds. Finding this gentle way to wake up the core, shoulders over wrist. You have 1 more round, right and left at the pace of your breath. We'll meet in bear pose after we take this left leg. So pause in that bear, maybe the rib cage goes a little closer to thighs. And then 1 more time, hands crawl to feet. So take this forward fold, maybe a little more length in the back of the legs. 1 more breath. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Just crawl your way there. Take an inhale, sigh it out. Bend your right knee. Inhale, come high on the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your left. And again, just 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Try to melt that heart towards the opposite leg. Bend the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend that left knee on the exhale. Now downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. 2 more like that. Inhale, slow motion. Stretch the head, stretch the heart. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Now pause in your plank. If you're ready for chaturanga, take it. Otherwise, 1 more time, knees, chest, chin. And perhaps this cobra can go a little higher, low, medium, or high. We meet back in downward facing dog. Breathe in, sigh out. So let's put your right leg up to the sky. Keep the toes under the heels. With a straight leg, the hips are closed. So we're going to keep this right leg lifted and come to 1 leg plank. And then draw the right knee to the right tricep. Back to 1 leg plank. And again, right knee, right tricep. 1 leg plank. Right knee, right tricep. Pause. Move it down towards your right wrist. Pick it up towards your right tricep. Just like you're sliding down an elevator to the wrist, up to the armpit. 1 more time, down to the wrist, up to the armpit. Pause. Knee to nose. Backing up. Right foot steps, Anjaneyasana. At this point, if you need to kind of shake out your wrist or roll your wrist around, do that. And then we're going to meet with the arms up overhead. So you take your bend, right? It might not be so big today. It might be a little bigger. So just from the ground up, can you hug to the midline? Can you let your rib cage knit in, lifting up through Mula Bandha? Okay, we're going to take the right arm down for a side stretch. At home, if you need to reach for a cushion or a brick, do it. Otherwise, it's just dangling down. Move that left hip up towards your face, and then either keep the gaze up or down. Your neck will be happy 1 way. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, left hand down. So it might not touch on this side. If it's uncomfortable, just dangling, take your left hand to your hip crease. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands frame your right foot and come to plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Left leg floats, we pause. Toes under heel. Take a peek at your strong right leg, hug muscle to bone. Press those hands down and forward, 1 more breath. Keep the left leg high, come to that 1 leg plank. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. And again, 1 leg plank, to the left again. Cup your fingertips. Now hold it to the left. And like that elevator, exhale down to the wrist, up to the armpit. 2 more, exhale. So try not to let your back dip as you do this. Keep that right leg straight. Come knee to chest, lift the leg, and then step the foot between the hands. All right, so your feet are about hips distance width apart, so that means so are your knees. Knit the ribs in, lift the arms up, and breathe. Feel that back door of your heart just lifting. And then take the left hand down for that side stretch. Might not get down as far on the side. And then move the right hip up towards the wrist here. Lift the left arm up. And on the exhale, right hand down. Other way stretch. Both hands high, both hands down. Step to plank, pause, and then lower down. You're ready for up dog. Curl over the toes and keep the tops of the feet flat as long as you can. Feel that core catch right about here. Then turn the toes down. All right, with our breath, right leg up. Keep it high, one leg plank, knee to tricep. One leg plank, knee to tricep. Same side, one leg plank. Pause on the right, inhale, dip it down to the wrist. Lift it up to the shoulder, dip it down to the wrist. Lift it up, one more time, down. Take it up to the center, back it up. Anjane, step it forward. Big breath up, right hand down. Right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, inch in the hip joint to frame the foot. Flow through your vinyasa if you're ready to keep the leg floating, go for it. Big breaths. Let those feet grip, grip, grip with the tops of your feet. And then turn it over. Inhale, left leg up. Keep it high, one leg plank. Exhale to that tricep. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale to the left. Feel those upper arms hug in. Now keep it left, take an inhale. Exhale to the wrist. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, feel your core. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Lift it up. Step it forward. There's that Anjane. Big breath up. Left hand down, stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, move through your vinyasa and get in downward facing dog. And we're going to crawl our hands to our feet for Pada Hastasana. So feet look like a number 11. Lift up your right hand and slide the whole hand under. Same thing on the left. So bend your knees a ton as much as you need to. Looks good. Feel that navel lift up. Feel your quads also lift up. We have 2 more breaths here. All right. Come on back to downward facing dog. Take those hands away. We're going to add on from that flow, but we'll take some things away. I'm sure you'll be happy about that. Right leg up to the sky. Keep it lifted one time. Take a knee to the tricep. Inhale, down to the wrist. Exhale. Inhale to the shoulder, then center. Lift it up. Come on back to Anjane. Same thing here. Reach on up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down. Here's where we're going to move on. You're going to take your right hand inside your right foot, and we're going to come to that knee triangle with the left arm up and the left leg straight. One more breath. All right, then we're going to come to easy twist. Left hand down, right arm up. And then extend the right arm long overhead. And then keep reaching with this right hand like someone's pulling it forward so you can come to standing splits top of your space. So first time here in the back of our right leg, you might want to rock back and forth. You might want your hip closed. One time crouching curl, left knee behind the calf. Stretch the left leg up, come back to runners. Plant your hands, float the right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Stretch it high, flow or not, we need a downward facing dog. So if you don't want to do any more chaturangas, you can always delete them. All right, so that same thing with the left. Lift it up high, keep it lifted. Come to that one leg plank to the tricep. Inhale here and then exhale, dip it down just once. Inhale to the chest, exhale. Inhale, lift it. Exhale. Anjane, reach up. Left hand down. Left hand up. Right hand down. And then that left arm come forward. And then inside your left foot, peel open to bent knee triangle. So if you need something under your hand or you are more comfortable in supported side angle, just go where you're comfortable, right? And if you're with me, try to get this left thigh down to the parallel to your mat. And then we're gonna come to that easy twist, right hand down, spin off the right toes, left arm lifts. Give your right glute a squeeze, press down under your left heel and extend the left arm. And then like someone's reaching for your own hand, let them help you just make your way up to standing splits. And again, first time here, you might need a bend in this left leg. If you're with me, can you tuck the chin a little bit more towards your chest? And then one time, right knee touches the back of the left calf. Inhale up, come back to runners. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. And then you can meet us in dog from here, or go through that vinyasa. Okay. Do that same idea, deleting some of the core stuff. So on the inhale, float your right leg up, and on the exhale, just step it through Anjane. Reach on up here, right hand down. Inhale up. Same thing, left arm down, keep it down, right arm forward. Unwind to this bent knee triangle. And then revolve. So we're just gonna be twisting around in space here. Right arm forward, come to the standing splits, inhale. Exhale, crouch and curl. Inhale up, exhale, runners. Come to plank or one leg plank. Lower halfway or all the way down, downward facing dog. Inhale left, step the foot between the hands, lower the right, lift on up, exhale left, inhale up, exhale right, keep it down, reach the left arm forward so you can snuggle it inside your left foot for bent knee triangle, and then revolve, low lunge. And then reach that left arm forward, come up to standing splits. Crouch the curl down, lift it up, come back to runners plank or one leg plank, or just go right to downward facing dog. We'll do that again, each side. Right leg up, just flow with your breath, exhale, step. Inhale, reach those arms up, exhale down, maybe a little bigger side stretch each time. Keep the hip bones hugging in towards each other. And then come on into this bent knee triangle. And then revolve, easy twist. And then reach and fly, standing split. Take it down low, dig down to that right heel. Lift it up, runner's lunge. Plank or one leg dog, and flow. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll take that left side lift. Step it forward, Anjane. Big breath up, left hand down. Big breath up, right hand down. Left hand inside the foot, peel open. And then revolve lunge, right hand down. And then left arm reaches, fly into your standing splits. Crouch the curl. We meet in downward facing dog. Child's pose. Or if you have supported headstand or some sort of inversion, you want to go to a wall at home. Go there. So we have about 5 to 7 breaths in a pose of your choice that brings you in a way to connect to your breath, perhaps slow the breath down. Breathing in the whole time, beautiful poses. So if you're trying supported headstand, remember your head is actually not on the ground at all. Your forearms are holding you up here. Okay, 3 more breaths to go. If you're upside down, try to pike your legs and let your toenail side of your big toes touch. We're all gonna meet in child's pose. And we'll take the backs of our hands, we did this last time we were together, to our sacrum. Let the elbows drape down towards your mat. Keep your body in child's pose, and only on the inhale, move the elbows away from the mat. So feel the pec stretch. Exhale, drape the elbows towards the ground. Inhale, open the elbows. Exhale, drape them down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, elbows down. Take your hands next to your knees. Tuck the toes under. Maybe lift and hop up to forward fold. And then at the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Stay low here in this little tiny ball. Wrap your hands around the fronts of your shins here. So we are going to come into chair pose, but stay here low first. Feel the rib cage connect to your thighs. And then start with half chair. Try to keep the rib cage on your thighs, but the belly button is away from your thighs. And then unhinge from the hip joint to chair pose. Now root your sit bones back with your hip creases. Lift the pit and belly up. Come back to this low, tiny ball. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Come to half chair. And then chair. One more time. Maybe wrap the opposite arm in front of the other. Stay in your legs. Come on up to chair. And then stand tall. Close your eyes. You want to recall your intention, recall it. All right, I'm going to call this section 3, 2, 1. So we're going to start with warrior 3, figure out how to get to warrior 2, figure out how to get to warrior 1. All right? We're going to start with tree pose. Standing on your right foot, open your left knee, lower high, hands stay at the heart or go where you like them. So lift up. At the very least, try to shift your eyeballs a little higher to maybe where your ceiling meets your wall. Okay, hands to the heart. Left knee forward to bent knee crane. Extend it forward, bent knee warrior 3. So we're going to build this slowly. Start low. Let your right leg stretch back. Let your hip bones hug in with your rib cage. But keep your left knee bent. See if you can dig down to that left heel. We're coming back to that little chair ball. So wrap your forearms down middle mat. Keep the rib cage on your thighs, your belly up, half chair. Inhale, chair. One more time, bend into that ball. And then come into half, Ardha. And then unhinge. And then stand tall. There was my rhyme this morning. Hands on your hips, stand on that left leg, open the right knee, tree, lower high. And then go ahead and reach up. Give your right glute a squeeze and your left hip a lift. Hands to the heart, right knee bends, right leg extends. Big giant step, bend knee 3. So I like to start with bent legs because it helps me keep my hip bones square to the ground without making them cranky. Big breath in. Exhale, chair ball. Wrap those hands around the shins if you can. Stay in those legs, half chair. Inhale, chair. And again, exhale, ball. Inhale, Ardha. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, come down to the ground. Lengthen forward. Left leg back, warrior 2. Open up. And find it here, right? So 5 parallel to the ground. Back arches lifted away from your mat. Keep your arms straight in the right leg. Bend back into it. 2 more. Then you go a little lower each time. Keeping the right knee over the baby toe side of your right foot. Stay low in this warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Big breath. Back to warrior 2. Pivot around, warrior 1. So there was our 3, 2, and now we're here at 1. So you might need to adjust your feet for width. Lean and swim back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swim back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swim back. Right thumb catches left thumb. You can stay upright if your back is tweaky. If you're coming down, try to move this right sit bone right behind that right knee. And take a check out of your left arch. Lift it away from your mat. All right, we're gonna go back to standing splits. Take your fingertips forward of your right foot and come on up. So we're gonna stay here now. If you've got handstands or hops, or you wanna wrap one or both hands around this ankle, go for it. When I wrap my hand around my ankle, you know, I do that tight sock thing I talked about, where I just lift the skin away from my ankle joint and hug my forearm to my calf. For me, it just feels so good. We wanna feel good, right? Left foot down, halfway lift, pull down, root to rise, big breath. Hands to heart, we'll go the other way, inhale up, exhale forward fold all the way down. Hands flat, but your right foot goes back to warrior two, so adjust your feet, adjust your position, lift your heart, lift your belly, stretch those fingertips out. Keep those arms active to straighten out the left leg. And exhale, bend. And again, inhale. Exhale. Keep generating a little more rooting to your right baby toe. Stay bent, come reverse. Big breath. Feel your own rib cage. If you want to take your right hand to your rib cage, you can either lift it up away from the hip or press it down for length. All right, come back to two. And then pivot to one. Maybe move your right foot over to the right. So instead of throwing your belly out, remember to knit the ribs in. So it is a back bend, but what do we know? We know we have to use our core and then lean and swim. Inhale, press down through those feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left thumb this time on top, halfway or all the way humble. Breathe. Unwind to standing splits to hold and play. If you're with me, wrap the left forearm around the back of the left calf and lift the skin away from the ankle joint. Press a little more weight to the ball mount of the left foot. All right, right foot touches down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step to downward facing dog. Stay there or shift to plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. All right, reconnect with your breath. We're gonna do that again, starting with the hands crawling to the feet. Bring your big toes to touch. Come back into our chair ball. All right, inhale, half, stay for the exhale. Inhale, chair, exhale, ball. Toes are light. Half, stay for the exhale. Inhale, uka. Exhale, ball, last time, hug it. Half chair, stay for that exhale. Inhale, exhale, stand. Tree pose, standing on the right foot, open the left knee. Hands at the heart or hands up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Hands to the heart, left knee forward, left leg forward. Bent knee or full warrior 3, or you might decide to change your hand position, keep it at the heart, or full 3 forward. That's too much on your back, go where it isn't. Chair ball, down low, hug it. Half, stay for that exhale. Unhinge, inhale, wrap it down again. Ball chair, half chair. Inhale, stand tall, exhale. We only do 2 in the middle. All right, stand on your left leg, right knee to tree. Take your time, hug everything to the midline, grow your pose. Without your shoulders or your face getting involved. And then hands to heart, right knee forward, right leg forward, your warrior 3 variation. Some days one side doesn't feel good to extend arms, some days one side does, but Try to even out whatever you did. Shoulders square. Try not to make your hips force themselves to square. Come back to that little tiny chair ball. Come to the half chair. Stay for that exhale. Inhale. One more time, little ball. Half. Inhale. Exhale, stand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Left foot, warrior two. Open on up. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Two more. Inhale. Keep those arms strong. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Moving on from here, reverse that warrior, same thing, but now come on into supported, or maybe you're ready for full side angle. You may be ready for some sort of bind at home. So play again where you'd like to. Be happy. Be mindful of whatever you're doing. Why are you doing it? How are you doing it? Let go of any expectation of what it might look like. Really go inside to what it feels like. We meet back in reverse warrior. Back to two. And then here's our one. Exhale, lean and swim. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right thumb on top. Take an inhale, full down. Full breath cycle here. That's an inhale and an exhale. All right, standing splits. Up to the sky, just a breath. Lower left foot next to right. Come back to that little ball. We're gonna add on twist from here. So come to half chair, and then hook your left elbow outside your thigh. Your wrists bother you? Come to this little diamond shape where your just fingertips are touching, or open up the arms. Breathe in. Root back through those heels, you guys. Toes are light. Belly firm. Try to stay in those legs in this deep twist. Unwind back to half. Round down into that little ball. Come back to half. Hands to heart. Lengthen, hook the left arm outside the right. We'll be back here again. So maybe just keep your feet down. Play with your hand variations. Hands back to the heart. Come back to that little ball. Let your back stretch. Half chair, stay for the exhale. You got it, guys. Inhale, chair. Oh my gosh. Exhale, stand up. Woo! All right, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, right foot steps back. Open up warrior two. When you're ready to inhale, you'll straighten out that left leg. That should feel good. Exhale, bend it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come into your reverse warrior, and then produce your side angle variation. Right, so it is like a production. We have to start somewhere with a script, but what's the dialogue, right? Let it be more silent. Let the production reveal itself, right? From the showing, not the telling. Any writer will tell you that's a better book when an author shows you what's happening versus telling you everything, like spoon feeding. Come on back to reverse warrior. Back to two, and then pivot around to one. Widen your base, lift your heart, engage your core, start to lean and swim. Big breath up, big breath down. And again. Left thumb on top, take an inhale, full breath cycle here. As long as it takes you to inhale, and as long as it takes you to empty out. We unwind to splits one time, lower down, chair ball, half chair, stay here, hands to heart, and twist right away, right hand out. So if you're ready for something else, floating your left leg or going into side crow, now's your chance. on back, left foot touches down, unwind to that little ball, maybe other forearm in front. Stay low in those legs. You're on your heels, your toes are light. We're coming into twist, right elbow outside, left thigh. Maybe you look down and float. Right foot down. Come to half chair, pause. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Sorry, Namaskar A. Inhale, let it go, clear it out. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Step jumper, hop your way back. We'll take 2 more sun A's. So reconnecting with breath, reconnecting with flow. You'll inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, step, or hop. And let go, empty. Root to rise, you know your legs are strong. Reset. And again. Slice or dive. Follow your breath. Your body is just like this amusement park ride. Your breath is the car on the roller coaster. So follow the shapes with that little breath, that little car, up your spine, down your legs, emptying with the belly, and flying or stepping forward. One more time through, really just this freedom. Your body, your breath, your mind, let your thoughts go. Back in downward facing dog, take your time. And again, you'll reconnect here for about 5 breaths. If you want to go to child's pose, go. It is a lovely day. We have about 4 more breaths. Separate your teeth. Press down through your hands. You're in downward face. Press down through your shins if you're in child's pose. If you're somewhere else, root down whatever's touching your mat. We're going to meet in Adho Mukha. We're going to float the right leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Circle once to the right, and circle once to the left. And then either stay here or mindfully shift the shoulders over the wrist to flip your dog. Come up or down. We'll go the other way, right leg up, right leg down. All right, left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Circle once, stay or flip your dog. All right, left leg up, left leg down. We're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to step the left foot forward. We're going to come down to our bum, to come down to our backs, to bring the shins in a shelf and the hands behind the head for some core. Lift up, halfway down, up, halfway down. So if this is too fast, you go slower. So nothing's touching, the head is up, the shoulder blades are off your mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold this crunch. Take your left elbow towards your left thigh. Extend your right leg and your right arm. And just take the right knee in. Extend it out. In. So you're staying in this crunch. You need to put your left foot down. Go ahead. Stay in this crunch. You have 4 more this pace. Try not to speed up. Feel your belly. 3, 2, 1. Back to pulse halfway down. We just have 1 more side, I promise. Pulse halfway down. Pulse halfway down. I feel like it's been a while since I've actually done core with you guys. And again, up, halfway, up, halfway. 2 more. Now stay up. Right elbow towards the the thigh. Left arm, left leg, dead bug. In, out. You just have 7 more. In. Try to stay in that curl. Smile on your face for sure. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Round and round with your knees to one direction. Round and round with your knees to the other direction. We're going to kneading down dog. You want to rock and roll a few times. Step, hop, or float through a vinyasa. Go for it. Don't lose your core when you transfer from up to down. We'll take that same variation, right leg up, bend the knees, stack, stay or flip your dog again. Might feel good after all that core we've done. And then just take your other side, slowly lower the right. Lift the left, bend and stack, stay or flip. Back to the split, back to dog. Shift to plank, knees, chest, chin. We'll do our back core here. Take your palms, make a pillow. Lift your upper body. Keep your lower body down or float. And you can flutter kick. All right, so we focus a lot on our front core, but this is our posterior chain. And just holding in space strengthens the muscles. You want to keep flutter kicking, you just have 5. 4, can you lift your elbows and your head away from the ground? 3, 2, and 1. Hands under shoulders. We need an Adho Mukha. Inhale, sigh it out. All right, back to the very beginning. Float the right leg up. Step it between the hands, left shin down. Come on up to that Anjane. Right hand down. Inhale up. Left hand down. Right hand forward. Bent knee, triangle. And then revolved. Moving on from here, stay or step to side plank. Vashisthasana. Any variations, you can lift your foot. We're meeting back in runners and then standing splits. Moving on from here, we're going to crouch the curl once and then come into Ardha Chandrasana 2, half moon. So again, we're just kind of twisting around here a bit. We were closed with our hips, now we're open. Meet me in warrior 2. Same thing we did before. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And again, straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Reverse. Take a few breaths in a side angle of your choice again. Half or full. Binding might be available. Come on back to warrior 2. Reverse. 2, and then here comes our 1. Pivot around to warrior 1. One time lean and swim. Inhale, reach it up. Goal post the arms here. We're going to come into eagle. Left thigh over, left arm under. Stay upright or fold it on down. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you get a little lower? Just a breath, unwind the left leg like warrior 3. Come back down to standing splits. And then runner's lunge. Right leg backing up. Vinyasa or skip it. We have that left leg lifting. Step it through, Anjane. Big breath up. Left hand down. Inhale. Exhale, right. Left arm shoots forward to come inside the left for bent knee triangle. And then revolve, right hand down, left arm up. Stay or stack the feet or float the leg. Few breaths here to play. Bashi. Runner's lunge, set it up. Standing splits, 1. Crouching curl down, half moon, open. Breathe and enjoy this. Slow step back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, two. Make sure the knee's over the ankle. All the alignment still applies. Track the knee over your baby toe. One more time. Reverse. Side angle, your way. Few breaths to stay here, play here. Back foot is rooting, back arch is lifting, front heel is pressing down. Feel your glute turn on of your left leg. Come back to two, reverse. Back to two and then one. Pivot off the back foot. One time lean and swim. Inhale, reach. Goal post. Eagle on the right, thigh over. One step or a few steps to get there. Right arm under. Upright or fold. Keep those eagle arms, come through, warrior three, standing splits, back to runners, vinyasa or skip it. Left leg can stay high, downward face. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, step your right foot forward, and then just come back to Anjali. Reach those arms up, feel the rib cage knit in. We're going to make our way to half splits. So move the right foot from the hip joint, flex the toes. We're going to stay here for a little while. So if you want to get an IT band stretch at this point, turn the right toes out to the right, but also shift your hips to the right. And if you have full splits, go ahead and get there. Right? You want to flex those toes strongly. You want to feel your belly move beyond your front thigh. Right? The undercarriage I talk about. Move that low rib as if you could go over your right foot. Okay, meet us in half splits if you went somewhere else. And then press down, come on into runner's lunge. Straighten out that left leg. And then take your hands to the heart kneading lunge. Hug your hips towards the midline as you hold this pose. Lighten your right toes. Okay, stretch the arms out long. Working the back again, turn the palms down, goal post, exhale. Inhale, just like you're sliding your hands down a diagonal wall. One more time. Stay in this goal post and come on up to high lunge with goal post. Bend your left knee under your hip and either hold here or little tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to leaning with goal post arms. Take your hands to free your right foot. And one more time, come into revolved, easy twist. Or third time or second time, side plank. You like to grab your toe, grab your toe. Or if you want to come to tree pose, go to tree pose. Or you can touch this right foot down behind you. You can even grab a little half bow here in side plank. Meet me in plank. And then downward facing dog. Breathe in, side out. Feel those quads again, lift the kneecaps. Don't pretend this doesn't matter here. Even though we know we have another side, reconnect with your breath. Where are you able to send it? Where is it feeling stuck? Are you even able to breathe? So try to figure all that out. And then float that left leg up. Step it through. Come on to Anjali and just settle here. Again, even though we've been here before, don't take this for granted. Do you need to back up now? Do you want to go farther now? And then slowly, half splits, IT band option, full split option. And again, try to lengthen over your front leg, even if you're folding down. Keep this right sit bone over the knee. And remember, this whole shin and top of the foot matter to root. You're in full splits. Make sure you're engaging Mula Bandha. Meet back in half splits. And then come on into runner's lunge. Root back through that thigh. Now pull like you're dialing your left heel over to the right. You're going to feel your left butt cheek turn on. Come to hands and heart. And again, everything to the midline as you bring your hands forward. And then exhale, slide down the wall. Feel your lats. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now keep these goalpost arms and come to high lunge body. And then dip the right knee, stay for little tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to that lean. Reach the arms forward. One more time, easy twist. Stay or play. Did you go toes to hand? Did you go half bow? Back to plank pose. Come on down to forearm plank. Keep your palms parallel to the ground. Dome your upper back and move your booty down. So just have 5, 4, 3, 2, Sphinx pose. All right, outer hip stretch. Right knee slides to the right elbow. Heart moves up to the chest. And we're gonna come to twist from here. Left arm under, come to your back. So try to come all the way around so that the back of your right shoulder and your whole right arm to your fingernails are grounded. Self-adjustment at home. Right hand to the hip joint and the hip crease and lengthen down. Left hand to the top of the right side rib cage and kind of smush it away. So your hands are moving away from each other at home, or you're just staying here. One more big breath. Come on back around on your forearms and slide the right leg down. Okay, readjust. And then slide the left knee to the elbow. Heart high, left arm makes space for that right hand to slide under. And then come all the way to the back. Keeping your arms out, or one or both hands can play at home with the self-adjustment. Again, your hands are moving in opposite directions if you're with me. Staying in the twist. We're staying on our backs now. We're going to scooch around to our backs. You're going to want to get back to your mat completely at home, and then bridge pose. So puff the heart, and then lift the hips. Have your knees over your ankles. Toes are light. This morning, we're just gonna stay on our backs for our hip opener. Take another breath in this bridge pose. Slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. And either come to number 4, thread the needle here, or go Mukasana. So I've found out for me, when I'm in Gomukhasana, I'm going to face this way so you can see. Let me just check my time. Okay, so with your right knee over your left knee, hands to the feet or hands to the shins. If you keep your right hand to your left foot or shin, but press your left hand to the sole of your right foot and kind of press the foot up to the hand, but the hand to the foot, it's such a nice opener for my right hip and glute. So just see at home if that feels good. Just a few breaths here. And then we'll unwind to one more 5-breath back bend of your choice. Full wheel or maybe higher bridge. Let your face soften. Let your breath slow down if possible. And if you're in high bridge, notice if your shoulder blades have snuck up to your ears, even as you take them underneath you. Slowly lower down. And then come into your hip opener the other way. So either thread the needle like this, hands behind the hamstring, rock to your right side. Or if you wanted to play with this Gomukhasana variation with me, Again, you just keep your left hand either on the baby toe side or your shin of the right leg. And then take the hand to the sole of the left foot here and press down to the foot and let the foot press up to the hand. So it's this isometric sort of fight between hand and foot, like Padahastasana, right? There's just this connection, there's helpfulness happening to open and release the left hip. And slowly hug the knees in. You might enjoy a happy baby. And then we're just gonna come to Shavasana. One leg at a time, long, palms open. So at home, you can stay, you can play with whatever pose you're doing for Shavasana. When you're ready to get to Shavasana, let your mind just go. Shut down anything that you're aware of around you in your space at home, leaf blowers, lawn mowers, ringing phones, just Pratyahara. Put that blanket of silence around you. Feed your soul, that silence. Joy is a permanent aspect of our inner selves and is not separate from us at any point. We do not have to travel to find it or imagine that it resides only in the body of another. In fact, what the best teachers will do is point out that this very precious elixir of joy is something we already possess. When we find ourselves on our path, not knowing which way to turn and wishing for guidance, we can turn to ourselves. We may not know the right answer rationally or intellectually. We simply ask, let go, and wait patiently. The answer will come. The answer is joy. Always in you, always with you. You don't have to go anywhere else to find it. So stay in your joyful Shavasana. If you're ready to come out, slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Hug your beautiful knees into your joyful self. And just float to the side and pause. And then make your way to the seat, palms open, just to receive joy or release anything in the way of you receiving joy. Right? So feel that joy land on your palms. It might be warm, it might be something you feel, and then draw that to your heart. Joy. You already have it. It's like the pot of gold. You don't have to go anywhere to seek it. It's right here. Om Shanti, Om Peace, Namaste. Thank you all so very, very much for being here this morning. I'll unmute us for just a little bit.